So who has actually been emptying America's emergency oil? More hands than just the president. The president can drain the whole thing, but only in a real supply emergency. And this spring, that's what happened. In March, the US released 172 million barrels, joining a 32-nation emergency response after the Iran conflict spiked fuel prices. The biggest came from the United States, then Japan, Canada, South Korea, and Germany. 32 nations in all, the largest stock release in history. But emergencies aren't where most of the reserve has gone. Since 2015, Congress has sold off the reserve to raise cash, about $18 billion, booked to make unrelated bills look paid for. One of those laws, the Cures Act, funneled oil sales into the National Institutes of Health, cancer research, brain mapping. Another bill paid for highways, funded with the nation's emergency fuel. Not the states, not the courts, and the military owns none of it, despite the rumor. But the Pentagon still gets a veto. On a smaller drawdown, the defense secretary must certify it won't hurt national security. A handful of people can move this oil, but the one that's drained it most just needs a budget bill. But the strangest part of this year's release, they didn't sell those barrels. They lent them, and they're getting more back than they gave. That's next. The Vault Report. Receipts, not narratives.